We're back now with the latest developments in the deadly shooting at a Hanukkah celebration at Australia's famed Bondi Beach. Horrifying scenes unfolding on Sunday. This is what it looked like. People running for their lives as a barrage of gunfire rang out. Officials say the attack carried out by two gunmen was, quote, designed to target Jewish people. At least 15 lives cut short, including two rabbis, a Holocaust survivor who shielded his wife from the bullets, and a 10-year-old out enjoying the festivities with her family. The shooting sending shockwaves around the world. Right now, security is being ramped up at synagogues and other buildings, including here in New York City and really across the country. It comes as Australia sees a disturbing rise in anti-Semitic attacks in recent years. You see the numbers here. At this hour, dozens of people are hospitalized, including Rabbi Leibel Lazaroff, who recently moved to Sydney and helped organize Sunday's event. He was shot in the leg and the abdomen. Joining us tonight here on Top Story is Leibel's brother, Rabbi Menachem Lazaroff, who is also the educational director and campus rabbi at Texas A&M alongside their father. Rabbi, I am sorry for what your family is going through tonight. How is your brother doing?
Well, thank you for that. My brother is in the ICU. He's stable. The doctors are, optimistic, but he was hit in the abdomen, in the leg. He's had multiple surgeries. He's going to need another one. And he's got, liver damage, rib damage. It's really quite scary.
I know you have grown up in a world where it may feel like you're a target because of your religion and everything that has happened over the last 2 years as well to Jews, not only in Israel, but all over the world. When this happened, though, I still have to think it is so hard to comprehend and understand.
Yeah, a lot of mixed feelings. It really, obviously, we're thankful he's alive, miraculous. Thank God for that. But it's it boggles the mind how someone could have, so much hate to do something where, people are just out there being proud of their Judaism, celebrating Hanukkah. And, it's really quite shocking. And, of course, there's the personal feelings, the tragedy of Rabbi Schlinger, who was killed, and then, and all the other people that lost their lives there and
right.
other people that were murdered.
One of the issues, one of the things we've seen with this mass shooting is that there was so much video actually shot, and you can see just the terror on people's faces and what happened, and also just the cold-blooded killings that were happening as well with the shooters. Have you been able to speak to your brother? Has anyone been able to communicate with your brother about what happened to him and what he saw?
No, so we don't know anything about that yet. My parents are still on their way there. They're on a plane to Sydney now. He's intubated. He's asleep. He has been, as far as I know, since he got to the hospital. So I haven't had any contact with him. I don't know what he knows, what he doesn't know. It's definitely a lot.
It's the beginning of Hanukkah. What are you hearing from your own community during what is supposed to be a time of celebration?
So, just an outpouring of love and support, which is, of course, very appreciated, and a resolve. Hanukkah is all about, lighting the menorah, spreading that light around us. And, terrorists always want us to be despondent and to cower down, but we don't. We respond with light. We're proud of who we are. We're going to light that menorah tonight. We're going to light that menorah tomorrow night and throughout all the 8 nights of Hanukkah. And, it's just a beautiful holiday, and let's celebrate who we are as Jews.
When you heard about this attack and you were seeing the images coming in, were you looking to see if you could even find your brother? I understand he was one of the organizers, but did you know that he was actually going to be there as well?
So I knew he was going to be there, and there was, there were moments where, we didn't know, whether he was okay, whether he was alive, where he was. I got woken up in the middle of the night by someone knocking on my window just to let me know so I don't find out from my phone. And that was, of course, a crazy experience.
Yeah. As you pray with your community and you pray with your family, talk to us about what those prayers are asking for right now.
So I think the blessing we say when we light the menorah sums it up best, thanking God for the miracles that he done for our fathers in those days and now. And, just pray for miracles, pray for healing, and, just to add more light in the world. I think it's so important, throughout all our local communities to spread the light of Hanukkah, spread the light of morality and moral courage. I think it's super important in society.
Rabbi Menachem, we thank you for joining Top Story tonight. We thank you for watching. And remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.